Hi viewers, in this video we are going to see about AC motor, how an AC motor works. In the earlier video we have seen about DC motor and solenoids and relays. So let me go for AC motor. What is an AC motor? How it is working? So AC motor is converting the AC current into a rotational energy. That's what. Here the current is passed through the coil, which generates a torque on the coil. So just like in the DC motor, here also we are having stators and rotors. We will discuss in clearly here. This is the function how it is going to be. It is the principle how it is functioning. Okay, so there is a north pole and south pole magnets which are there, and now we are changing the polarity. So in this AC current, we know that alternating current, AC current is the alternating current where the direction of flow of current is going to be changed. Okay, so positive negative negative positive positive negative negative positive, this changing of the uh, polarities, the north pole and south pole, our magnetic powers are going to be interchanged on changes the power of north and south of the magnet is going to be changed frequently, so that it makes this center armature is going to be rotated. So now let me see some important points of this AC. Rotor is to be a permanent magnet, so there is no change at all in the rotor. Okay, we are going to keep it a permanent magnet circuit over there, and the current flowing through the conductors energize the magnet and develop the north and south pole. So in the first slide I showed the north and south poles, how it is going to be magnetized and demagnetized. It is because of the current flowing through the conductors. Okay, so the strength of the electromagnet depends upon how much current we are supplying. So here the first half cycle in rotates in one direction, and the second half cycle flows in opposite direction. So the AC voltage changes the poles alternatively. That's what I said in that. So here you can see how it may be looking like a simple animation figure. It is shown that a permanent magnets are located in the rotor on its circumference, and a stator is a housing. It is a bigger house. It consists of this windings. So windings is fixed, and the stator is not going to be rotated. Only the rotor, in the sense it is going to be a rotating part. That is a part which is rotating, and it consists of the magnets, and the magnets are faced towards the stator windings. Okay, so that is how it is going to be function. Here you can see normal section, cross section, or a section of a motor. What we have seen outside, we have seen that inside what are all the air or stator windings. So in a stator part, and the rotor is the squirrel gauge, we call it a squirrel gauge rotor type, and this is a shaft which is consisting inside the coils out there. Okay, let me see in further videos. So this is the stator winding, stators with winding. It is fixed, it is not going to be rotated. So it houses the entire rotor armature shaft. Okay, a synchronous AC motor at a constant speed fixed with the frequency of the system. There are two important parts, stator and rotor, as I said. So stator consists of the wound electromagnet, individual wounded electromagnets. Stators consist a group of individual wounded electromagnets. It produces the rotating magnetic field and proportional to the frequency of current supply. And rotor, what do you mean by rotor? Rotor is the center part, which is the rotating element, and it consists of the permanent magnets arranged around the cylinder. Okay, the rotor is mounted on the motor shaft. Now we can see in the rotor how the coil is going to be getting connected, and the rotating magnetic field, when we are supplying the magnetic field to the coil, it creates the magnetic field. So automatically then, when we are keeping the armature inside, when we are keeping the rotor is going to be rotated because of the magnetic field created by the stator. Okay, So a stator give three-phase supply. I am going to give a three-phase polarity, supply in 120 degrees. We are going to keep these coils. So continuous supply magnetic field is going to be produced, that it will what is that the polarity of the stator changes the magnetic field, already we said. So induction motor is there, no external power supply of the to the rotor. It works on the principle of induction. Okay, let me see that. So you can see here also, this is the coil, three-phase current supply coil is given, and it's a synchronous type. So when the current is going to be supplied, and it is going, the push and pull, that is what magnetic field is created, and it pushes the current carry. Already we said now, current carrying coil, when we kept that inside, okay, or a conductor, when you keep the conductor inside the current carrying coils, then obviously it will going to be rotated because of the EMF magnetic field produced over there. So here this is what, how it is going to be function when when we supply the electrical power through the coil. Then the rotor is going to be rotated because of this magnetic supply. So here this is the simple components of this: a coil, a stator, and a coil, and then rotor. That is the order in which it is getting located inside. So advantages of AC conduction motor is a simple design, low initial cost, and it is almost unbreakable. Okay, this is efficiency of motor is very high when compared to others. Reasonably, it will be good controlling capacity, it will be there. And disadvantages, if you see, the speed control is of the motor is expensive. So the speed, when the load of the motor increases, the speed decreases. So it depends upon the work what we are going to do. If the work needs lesser load, then speed will be normally commonly when we are putting some load over there. Okay, that is the supply. If you want to give more supply to somewhere else, then automatically it will reduces the speed of the motor. So that is a problem here. And starting torque is also very less when comparing to the DC motor. This is the AC motor, how it is functioning. So we have seen this AC motor parts, mainly the stator, the coils, and the rotor. So keep it in mind that when stator we are supplying power supply over the stator coils, it helps to rotate the rotors. Okay, since the rotor is having a conductor box and it's a laminated sheets over there. So this is how the rotor is going to be rotated because of the supply in the stator coils. Okay, fine. Let me see next video about the stepper motors.